Your greedy little brats won't get free candy from me. No treats, but maybe a trick. By Brandon Elrich. I used to love to go trick-or-treating. We lived in the country, so we probably weren't awarded as much candy as the, quote, townies. Mom had to drive us everywhere, so we also didn't have time to hit many houses. It was fucking unfair. On the other hand, our family and neighbors didn't make fun of our cheap costumes. Our classmates ridiculed us during the Halloween parties at school, which is where all the bullying is supposed to occur. Who are you? The neighbors opened their doors to our band of pathetic misfits and pretended to be scared of my siblings and me, dressed as clowns and Sesame Street characters. Or maybe they truly were scared. After all, Tickle-Me-Elmo is a bit of a creep. Some of the occupants of the houses were elderly folks who'd ask, "And who are you supposed to be?" Come on, Mee-Maw. You've watched every episode of Matlock and Murder, She Wrote. Twice. You should be able to figure this out, but I'll help you break it down. I've got a black mask over my eyes, a cape, a hat, a sword, and a big fucking Z made with black electrical tape across my scrawny abdomen. Who the hell do you think I am? In fairness, their black and white TV had only one channel when the weather was decent. I wasn't dressed as Jed Clampett or Barney Fife, so I shouldn't have expected much. One advantage of having siblings was being able to trade candy. Not many people like candy corn, but I did. I'd trade away Twizzlers and black jelly beans, which only my grandmother loved. They're probably what caused her cancer and ultimate death. They taste like a disease. I loved blow pops, too. That should have been an early indication that I was gay. Some items were always left at the bottom of the bag. Do you remember that chewy candy in the unlabeled orange or black wrappers? Or those orange marshmallow circus peanuts? Disgusting. Sometimes we'd be fortunate enough to get Snickers or Kit Kat bars, but there was always at least one house where we'd get an orange. Oranges are for breakfast, not for Halloween treats, you old biddy. No treats for you. Next! Kids nowadays walk up to the door holding store-bought bags with superhero trademarks that match their outfits. You can bet your ass that their mother's manicured fingers didn't sew together their costumes. You can tell by their elaborate movie-quality apparel that these spoiled brats don't need any handouts. Come back when you're holding a pillowcase and wearing a sheet with holes in it. Do you know how many times these entitled children of the wannabe housewives of Topeka wear their designer costumes? Once. And you can rest assured that little brother Bodie and sister Jupiter won't get stuck with hand-me-downs next year. They gotta keep up with whatever's trending. When I was a kid, our plastic masks were held on to our sweaty faces by a thin rubber band that barely lasted through the evening. Yet, we'd keep them until the next Halloween because somebody would use them again, whether they liked it or not. Besides not wanting to pander to the pampered pick-me's, I like candy. So, you want me to pay for a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups and then give them away? Are you kidding me? The only candy I'm willing to proffer is the stash of mints I've collected from Mexican restaurants. As you ride home in your BMW, loudly whining that you didn't get as much of your favorite candy as you wanted, at least your breath will be sweet. Trick. I take the phrase trick-or-treat literally. On Halloween night, I dress up in overalls and a flannel shirt, pad my clothes to make me look like a dummy. No need to comment. Put on a mask, and sit in a chair on my front porch. When the innocent little candy beggars march up to the door, I wait until they settle down and get quiet. Then I jump up and scream at them with all the horror and disdain I can muster, which isn't difficult considering the target. I scare them so badly that they wet themselves, requiring a return home to change their costumes. Mommy might have to learn to improvise. There's your trick, fuckers. If I'm lucky, they drop their candy as they flee for their lives. I eat the name brand treats and save the crappy candy for the possibility that I'll feel generous next Halloween. I might have to clean up a small puddle of Batman or Minion piss left behind on my front porch, but it's totally worth it. Help me buy some Halloween candy for myself. Become a paying subscriber for $6 per month or $60 per year. You can collaborate with me on an awesome article like this one, audio podcast, or live video. Click subscribe now. Throughout October, you can take advantage of $1 off the full price by clicking Spooky Special. To subscribe without collaborating, you can sign up for $3 per month or $30 per year. Click 50% off. If you want to think about it first, please consider buying me a candy bar. I appreciate any support you're willing or able to offer.